Hey guys, welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general weekly reading for Taurus placements. So if you have Taurus as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know can be found in the description box below. We're going to get into your reading. Angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Taurus placements? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for the current energies of the upcoming week? Of the 23rd of June to the 29th of June 2025. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Please and thank you. Two more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get into the reading. So thank you for bearing with me. What's going on for Taurus placements this week? Okay. Couple extra cards. So we have the Seven of Cups and the Moon. Wow. Pisces energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, Taurus Libra energy. Wow, okay. Interestingly enough, guys, we actually have on the 25th of this week a new moon in Cancer, as we're now in Cancer season. So it's a very emotional time for everyone, right? There's a lot going on. It can be a little bit confusing. But I feel like there will be gaining that sense of clarity as we kind of, get past this particular energy after the new moon, right? Some of you may be setting some very important seeds of intention right now. You could be thinking about, what it is that you're wanting to bring in regards to manifestations. And I'm hearing that there are endless options, right? We're living in an abundant, limitless universe. So I'm hearing dare to dream bold, dare to dream big with what it is that you're wanting. And I'm hearing that the sense of the affirmations, doing certain methods here are really going to kind of hone in and like help with the bringing in of these particular manifestations, right? We also have Taurus, which is one of the home signs for Venus as well as Libra, and it's transiting right now in your sign. So this is really quite synchronistic. And also with the moon coming through, it's the feminine energy, it's the intuition, and we have this with divine feminine coming through with the Empress. Now obviously I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, so I'm getting this like overall sense of like divine feminine energy kind of rising here, right? So that could be something that you felt, that's something that you've heard of, right? But there's definitely like there's this air of empowerment coming through for the feminine energy, whether that is for the actual divine feminine or whether that's to do with the feminine energy within us, as we all have masculine feminine energies within us regardless of whether which gender or sex that we are, etc. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be like quite selective here also with what it is that you're wanting to bring in for yourself, like maybe thinking, do I genuinely want this? Like if this was to turn up on my lap, like would this be still something that I want? Okay, 444 came up on the timer a few moments ago, so you may be seeing those numbers. So if there was something that you really wanted in the past to be like present in your life, you may be kind of reevaluating a few things in regards to this. Like if now that it actually was to show up, would you still want this? Or whether is this still in line with what it is that you want in regards to your life, or has a situation changed, or have you changed, or has your certain beliefs about a situation changed? It depends. So what's going on for Taurus, please, and thank you. The World. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. The Magician. Gosh, guys, what was I saying about living in an abundant, limitless universe with infinite possibilities? And it's like you have the world at your feet. right? With the magician and the world. So this is a really powerful time right now. I do believe in this week we have the um, Jupiter Kazemi in Cancer, and also with this new moon, it's very powerful energy. Okay, because Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. It's like one of its favorite signs to be in, and it's happening right now. So your words are very powerful. If you have pure intentions here and you're very genuine, and what you're wanting to bring in for yourself is not causing harm to you or anyone else, then shouldn't really see any reason as to why certain things couldn't come through for you. If not necessarily immediately, I mean, some manifestations come through immediately or very quickly, but if they are kind of like bigger, then they do take time, right? Then they're very much like worthwhile in the long run. There could have been something from ages ago that you had tried to bring in for yourself, that you had written down, and then it comes in and you're like, gosh, I actually forgot like that I had wrote this down before. Most likely because you detached from the outcome of whether you were going to receive it or not, and so therefore then it turns up on your doorstep. It actually shows up, right? And I'm also picking up on this energy to do with the universal laws in regards to like law of attraction, but also law of assumption. That's what's coming through to me the most, is the law of assumption. That could be something that you're looking into, or that you are kind of well read in that particular subject. We have the Eight of Cups coming through. There are certain things that you may have not been fully emotionally fulfilled with, okay, that have been going on in your life. And I'm hearing that in order, yeah, with that Five of Cups as I go to say that, but in order for you to step into this new cycle or into this new life or entering into this new era of your life, you are going to have to walk away from people, places, and things that aren't necessarily serving you. And especially if you had, had it so ingrained that there were going to be certain people coming through into this next chapter with you, and it turns out that it's a bit disappointing because they're not able to, whether that's because you've made a decision um, because of finding out of certain information here about what was going on or not going on to do with the dynamic, or certain truths were revealed. It's like then you decided, okay, well, that was really upsetting, and I guess I have to kind of carry on here without this person. Or whether there was the sense of certain events ended up unfolding and it hadn't anything to do with whether you made a conscientious decision or not to leave certain people or what have you. Okay, but that is definitely coming up. Okay, the Tower, Aries Scorpio energy. I do believe that this is Mars, okay? And we do currently have Mars in Virgo as of right now. I do believe right up until about the 6th of August or something along those lines. So it may be worthwhile to check to see where you have Virgo in your birth chart, as to how this particular Mars transit may be affecting you in regards to your overall life as well. Ace of Wands, wow, look at this. And the Devil, goodness me, right underneath the Eight of Cups. So we have Capricorn coming through and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so you're moving from a position and place where you haven't been feeling, that fulfilled, and you're going towards your dreams. There may have been some sort of karmic loop that you broke out of, a karmic cycle. You may have kind of known that you have done of this, or it's more on a subconscious level where you decided to take inspired action on something and trusted your intuition because something just didn't feel necessarily right. It didn't feel settled within you. And you decided, right, I can walk away from whatever this is at any point in time. and this felt like a real hardship to do, like you really didn't want to do this, but I feel like you carried on through with it anyway. And because of that, it's like you have successfully passed a certain test here. 1111 just come up on the timer, and you have wish fulfillments coming through for you. Yeah, that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. Whether you realized it or not, you made a decision. You made a decision to trust your intuition and trust your judgment and your decision making on something that was kind of making you feel enslaved or restricted in some sort of way, maybe oppressed in some way. And it's just like, this is not right. This doesn't feel good for me. I thought that this was something I was meant to do, but it's like you broke free from whatever this is. And I'm hearing like you should be very proud of yourself, because whatever this was not easy. I'm hearing there's this like layer of grief to do with the situation. Crying over spilt milk, maybe even possibly having that air of regret. But I don't feel like you have anything to be regretting on over here at all. It's just the sense your ego coming through, or your inner demons coming through, and kind of questioning as to, you know, your decision. But I feel like you are very much aligned with your higher self here, and you have a very strong connection with the spiritual realm, and you're a very conscious co-creator with the universe, and you're a very powerful manifester. And I feel like you definitely had some sort of energies around you that were kind of holding you back in some sort of way. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands, you've been up against it here. And I'm hearing no more. It's like something had occurred and there was a tipping point. And I'm hearing enough is enough to do with whatever this is. And funnily enough, as I said that, 1333 come up on the timer. So you may be seeing 333, but also 13. I was getting reference to the death card in the major arcana, which is number 13, which is Scorpio energy. So you're going through like a transformational process here. But what this has actually all done has led you into a position, a place, or it soon will be, where you're having that peace and harmony, that stability and security for yourself within, and also on the outside of your life as well. That's coming through into physical manifestation. And look at that with the death card as I go to say that. And I was literally just channeling that card. And now we've actually seen it. Whatever you have done has opened new doors for you, but you've had to close old doors. And this was really painful. What else for Taurus? Yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's you again with the Page of Pentacles. You are going to be rewarded. Okay, justice is yours. Libra energy. I mean, look at this. This is really powerful. You've definitely paid off some sort of karmic debt here. You remain strong in a process that was incredibly heartbreaking. You looked at certain aspects of yourself that you really didn't want to. Yeah, as I say that with the Eight of Pentacles, you worked on these things. And there's you again with the Queen of Pentacles. But I'm hearing you've done it. I'm hearing that you're about to receive a major compensation in some sort of way. You're going to be vindicated in some sort of way. I'm hearing physically, like materially. I'm even hearing emotionally. There's been this energy of like emptiness that has been weighing heavy on you and heavy on your heart. because there's been the sense of a lack of a situation or not much happening to do with a situation. But I feel like you looked at the bare bones of whatever you were dealing with, even though you didn't want to, and face these kind of shadow aspects of yourself that we don't want to kind of look at in regards to shadow work and doing the inner child healing and everything else. But you've done of this, and it's completely transformed you, your life, your energy, your vibration, your frequency. And I'm hearing you're elevating in a major way. What else is going on here, please, for Taurus? Ten of Pentacles. What you don't see coming is that you're about to be incredibly blessed here, guys. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles is just phenomenal, right? Absolutely phenomenal, and it's coming through for you. You're not going to quite believe it when it arrives. With the Queen of Swords and the Chariot, we're in Cancer season. I'm getting highlighted to do with July, with that number 7. So if you've been wanting to move, if you've been wanting to relocate, this could be taking place for you. If you've wanted to become self-employed and start your own business or launch your own business and work from home, this could be something that works out for you. Or if you've potentially wanted to be in a financial position and place in order to retire, that could be something that aligns up beautifully for you relatively soon. There may also be something in regards to an inheritance or a windfall or a will. There may be the prospect of, if you're wanting to leave work, like you're not wanting or feeling like you need to work anymore, not necessarily retire, but if you wanted to focus on home and family and children or start your own family, there could be somebody coming through, or you're already dealing with someone romantically and they kind of suggest this, that they want to kind of take care of the situation, you know, so that you needn't kind of worry. Or there's a strong possibility here that if you do meet somebody romantically, or there is someone that you've been interested in for a while, if they're coming back around, they could be very secure in their material world, in their finances. You may even get into a position and place where you marry into, a family that has money, or like old money, right? You marry someone that does very well for themselves. There's even something to do with, if you were to look into getting married, it may worthwhile be looking at getting like a prenup or something like this, or this could be what you're talking about with a particular person. However it goes. There's something about a family business. Maybe there are older generations, older relatives that have had this business for a long period of time and they're wanting to kind of pass it down. Somebody feels like they can trust you with whatever this is, that it's in safe hands for this, legacy or this empire to be left. I'm hearing in your name. Judgment. Sagittarius energy. Something is being divinely orchestrated here in your life. I feel like there is also a blessing that you are very much unaware of that's coming through for you. But I'm hearing it is very much owed to you. Like a spiritual inheritance. I'm hearing from all the work that you've done in this particular lifetime, but also in the past lifetimes as well. So past lives. So I'm getting something along the lines of that, whatever it is that you're receiving very soon is not just for what you've been up to this lifetime, it's for showing up and showing out and doing the work all the other previous lifetimes as well. And it's like accumulated, and it's like you're going to be receiving these major blessings because you have done so much. And I'm hearing you stay true to the cause. Okay. Yeah, with the Two of Cups. I'm hearing that you've kind of moved forward with this sense of pureness and love and wholesomeness and being genuine and everything else, like not causing harm to others and all of that. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups, this is beautiful. So the universe is going to come through and show how much um, it really does genuinely love you, and how like they're singing your praises right now. I just got told something to do with like passed on loved ones or ancestors. Something about an altar. There could be something in regards to your dream state right now. Like your dreams could be quite vivid, or you could be receiving signs, synchronicities, or messages in your dreams. And for you to pay attention to this, yeah, there could be like ancestors um, that are sending you so much love. I mean, look at this 10-10 coming through with the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This is really beautiful. And look at this celebrating. You're going to be, look, singing your praises. They're going to be celebrating you, and they want to see you win. They want to see you happy. And they're watching from the sidelines, and you've never been alone here with the Page of Swords. They've always been around, kind of, I'm hearing egging you on, like like kind of like supporting you in some way as you've gone through, these trials and tribulations in your life, these sense of hardships or scarcity and what have you. And I'm hearing like the student becoming the master. So it's like you've mastered a lot in a very short period of time. Anything else? Yeah. You're about to have your fresh start. Your ship's coming in with that Three of Wands. Absolutely. This has been a long time coming. And you carried on, taking the time to love and nurture on yourself and certain dreams and goals and aspirations that you had. You didn't give up on those, even when times got really tough and it didn't look like you were going to get much from out with whatever this was. Okay. And because of that, because you stuck at it, you've shown the sense of resilience. And you're going to go from this major contrast of everything is fine with the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. You had no idea with certain things that you were up against. I'm hearing like unseen forces. So you may be gaining some sort of clarity about that relatively soon, about who really has had not necessarily the best of intentions for you. They could be soon revealed or coming clean, or they're being told that they have to come clean. Because otherwise, like, justice is coming through and it's not going to look so good for them. Wow. Guys, this is really fascinating. So, there is a lot that's going on for you this week. Would be really worthwhile to check to see where you have Cancer in your birth chart, as in which house that it is, and how that's going to be playing a big part for you with this week. But we have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, pretty much all the signs, to be honest. We have water, we have fire, we have earth, and a little bit of air as well. 111, 1111, 1010, 333, 2020, 2121, 777, 888, 555 may all be significant. But that's the end of the reading. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you so much. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video and you don't miss out on future updates or content on the channel. And also, if you feel inclined to do so, please check out the other weekly zodiac sign readings I have available for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and North Node placements to gain further insight. But I hope you have a wonderful week. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings, and please take care. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.